God damn! Wow.
We want to keep talking about it.
Okay. That's, we're back.
We're back. Yeah, that's why I did that.
It's like our first ramblings, you know. This
Here's
is more.
the second. Okay, let's get deeper into the Star Trek.
Wow, let's see. Anybody else got something? I've been going pretty hard at it.
You said everything I pretty much wanted to say about it.
That's 'cause you got no brain.
I got no brain.
It's not a video game yet.
Okay.
I don't want it to be. Although Star Trek, what was that? Star Trek Legacy kind of looked good. It was more about like real time strategy with the ships. It wasn't about running around with a damn phaser. And for God's sake, nobody was wearing a leotard. That was excellent. I hated the one piece. That's not cool. That's man. So Spock was the first Starfleet Vulcan. Is that true, or is it just doesn't happen very often?
Here's where the knowledge comes.
I thought there was other ones, but
Okay.
I mean,
But Worf was definitely the first Starfleet Vulcan because he caught a lot of bullshit over that.
I didn't think so, but
Really.
Oh yeah, you think he was? Yeah,
I thought that was like.
That's right.
Oh,
it
we
was.
gotta.
Yeah, because they did all that stuff. Yeah, because he was actually disowned.
They always tried to capture him and torture him for being on.
Well, he was raised by humans.
Yeah, I know.
And all that stuff, and yeah.
I thought it was interesting. This sweet old white lady trying to cook him Klingon meals. Some of those meals could eat you. I'm just saying. That's why I sound like a nerd or whatever, but. I'm a real fan of the weaponry, the batolith, and the one where what is that, First Contact, where they were fighting a Borg. He pulled out that strange looking knife and just did that Borg doing it. Man, I was like, yes, that's it right there. I don't that's my stuff.
I still remember meeting Gowron that one time. The actor that played Gowron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there was a big convention up in Cleveland, and they had all the Klingons lined up alongside the room, and he walked in, everybody started chanting Gowron. It was the freakiest thing.
And you know what? I would do some stupid stuff like that if I did a part and people were like all crazy about it. I wouldn't get mad like something like Nimoy was. I thought that he was getting fed up for a while.
Yeah, he did.
So I was like, dude, that is you. That's what you done. You could go around to every Trekkie. I'd give him $5. Let's go around every Trekkie and say, let me get $5. I'll give Nimoy $5, okay? He'd be a millionaire inside a week. Just
for
man.
a scribble on a picture.
Oh, man.
Just ask, the guy that wears the cape from the old series, Oh, never mind.
Man,
that's $45, but...
We're gonna slip in some kind of John Byrne thing.
Well,
right
Shatner charges like $85 for a picture.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. I honestly thought that the original Star Trek series went on longer than it did. People telling me it only hit 77 episodes or something.
Yeah, so it was. Yeah,
okay.
three seasons.
Yeah, that's crazy because I remember it being like maybe I didn't see them all at once because I remember it spaced out pretty well over my childhood, and then Generations came on, and I was like, wow.
That was reruns by your time. And
No, they were definitely reruns, but I had not watched them all. I mean. Maybe Dad wasn't watching all that because he was watching a lot of other stuff, like Space Above and Beyond. He loved Babylon 5. My dad's a nerd. Don't let him fool you. He carries a gun, but he will talk Star Trek with you. That man. Man,
this would be the episode.
Well, he brought me into it, man. I read comics, and then I'm watching all this Star Trek and Babylon 5, and he's a Battlestar Galactica nut. Man, I just love him. That's that. He brought something to the table that normally, because Mom doesn't watch that stuff. My brother didn't watch that stuff till we were kids, and he kind of gets into it now. Yeah. I took my brother to see Wolverine, so
that's another show.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another show. We'll talk about that one, but we had to get the Trekkie out of us because I was just shocked that it was good. I just thought it was going to be.
I knew it was going to be good. Most of the movies are high quality. It's just does the story mean something to you, and this one kind of did.
Yeah. Basically because, they created another universe. It cleared itself of the old, and now they can just go wherever they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Right from when Kirk's dad dies, the whole universe changed.
I had people sighing next to me and shit. Like, I had this guy, he's the battery guy where I work at, he went with us, and he's like the guy about knowing that crap. But he was like, that's not how it happened, and until, we seen the old Spock. And when they said, have you seen this Vulcan Spock, and it looked like Leonard Nimoy, I was like, oh shit, these guys are from the future. I was definitely like, you know, hey, that, you know, something's going on there. So that was in the beginning of the movie, wasn't it? That was when the first captain, when the first captain died. So immediately I'm like, okay, and you got a nice little peek into Vulcan customs and their society, and wow, it seemed crazy, but
Who was the guy that was his dad? Spock's dad.
Oh,
I'm throwing it at you because I figured you're gonna.
Wasn't he in the original series with something? Or not the original series, but in the Generation series with something?
I'm not sure.
I seen him and I remembered.
Yeah.
We'll find that out by the time you're watching this. You'll know and we won't know yet.
Scroll at the bottom.
Spock's mom was Winona Ryder.
Yes,
That was crazy.
That was
I was like, hey, look. Nobody even cared to mention her name in it or anything.
But that broke him, though, you know.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
And then the part with Uhura and Spock.
That was off guard. I was like, when she followed him, I was like, whoa, she wants some pointy ears. You know what I'm saying? That's
on fire.
you know, that's hey.
PG-13 for you. But
you want to see the Vulcan man?
She did a great part too.
Yeah, I think
Who is that?
I don't know.
She's been in stuff,
I want to say
man.
For Love and Basketball, but it's not that.
No,
chick.
that's like
I know.
25 years ago. man.
I don't know. I know.
He's in that time warp. He gets movies.
Hey, but remember, didn't we say like what Jada Pinkett Smith's got a new show out, and for all of a sudden she's looking younger.
She's looking hot, man. I was sitting there like,
that's why I didn't know. I just, hell.
It was nice. At the end of the movie, I was a little afraid that they wasn't going to let Kirk keep the Enterprise. Did anybody else think that he was too young? Because I don't know how, because he was supposed to be like, what, 18 or 19 when he got in that bar fight and the dude told him to come to Starfleet. 3 years later, I mean, he was supposed to get a ship in 8 years. And they gave him, I mean, of course he saved the universe, you know, well, whatever. You know, you give a man a ship when he saves the universe, but I don't know. I was really happy that, you know, he got the ship, and at the last scene with everybody sitting in their chairs, everybody was young, everybody looked good, everybody was ready for like 4 more movies because I'm a Trekkie.
But I like the little touch though when he was getting his award there in the big Starfleet, whatever assembly that was.
Yeah.
And Pike comes out in the wheelchair. I just busted up laughing because remember the old wheelchair from the old series that he was in? Because he was that vegetable in that machine.
No, I didn't catch that.
But he was in a wheelchair. I was waiting for it to be some kind of big thing because I was hoping they would have messed around with him a little more. You know, made him like more handicapped than what he was. I mean, you know, it's just homage to the old show. You know?
He's popping this up right now. He has to. So
I've seen about 3/4 of the old Star Trek.
Because that's from the original pilot. Captain Pike was because
he gave him the command.
No, that's not how that worked out. Kirk wasn't even in the first pilot.
Oh, okay.
Because it was Captain Pike and Spock was.
Counting this movie though, what out of the movies that have been done, what's your favorite Star Trek movie?
Well, there's 11 movies.
No, I know, but it's gotta be one. What's the one that stand out there? Like they just did it. Is it the first one?
I like the old Kirk ones. I like some of the ones with Data because they let Data shine in the new ones. So it's hard. It's hard. I mean,
especially when they killed him.
I was really pissed about that. Like, no, he's sub or inferior to Data, but he could one day be better. No, you just killed Data. I don't care. If I got a clone and you kill me, I died. Data's dead. You know, that's horrible.
Unless it's the sixth dead. But
yeah.
Man. That's
wow.
that.
Basically, this is just saying, go see the movie. Look,
Hey, did you remember the one where they came back to Earth to get humpback whales?
Yeah, 4.
Okay, and Kirk and Scotty and some other people went to this guy who was supposed to give them enough material to build the tanks for their
the clear titanium.
Do you remember that they helped him out and said, well, he's the one who invented it?
Right.
They did the same thing with the Scotty.
Right.
With the I was sitting there like that's a nice little.
Because the famous quote was, "Keyboard, how quaint," you know.
He was like, "Computer." He picked up the mouse. He was like, "Computer." It's like, just use the keyboard. that was funny, but no, for them to do the same thing with that, but then to have done like in the
reverse.
Yeah. For Scotty, I was like, he was like, no, you created it. You know, I'm just sitting there like, wow, they did that already. That was nice. That was real good. They did it like 15 years ago, but that was a long time.
That's longer than that. No,
hey,
I was gonna say
because I was like 13 when.
first one came out in '79. So that's 30.